Hello dear students, let's take today's topic. Today's topic is blastulation and implantation. As we discussed earlier about formation of morula. So after the formation of morula, we have the formation of blastula. So from the morula, it will convert into blastula. And that process we call blastulation, conversion of morula into blastula. So I was teaching about how morula is forming. We had a various changes in the zygote. There is a cleavage, and that cleavage is leading to increase in cells, and then we have 16 cell stage, sometimes 32 cell stage, and we had a creation of a ball like structure. So after 24 hours of fertilization, we have the starting of the formation of morula, and then at the third day we have completion of the formation of morula, and that morula is coming to uterus, and that formation of morula was done in fallopian tube. So try to understand this one. What we have here, we have somewhere that is fimbri is there. So here we have the formation of morula. Here a ball like structure was there, compaction was there, and here we know that the thickening of the endometrium lining, that thickening was there. So at third day morula is released from here, and it is coming to that one, this site. So here we have all network has been set up to get that morula, and we have the changes. So when we that magnify, there is a one portion here. So what we are getting, if we make here, so this portion if we are making here, so this layer is, that endometrium layer is becoming vascular or glandular, and glandular. It is becoming vascular or glandular. What does it mean? Vascular means there is a setup of the blood vessels, and there are various glands which are releasing nutritive substances, enzymes, because we know that egg of the human is alethal, there is no yolk content. So for the development, for the further development, they need nutrition. And from where nutrition is going? From mother's body. Nutrition is that supplied to embryo, so that embryo can get nutrition, and whatever is necessary for development, it is supplied through mother's body. So that is the need to build a connection, and that connection is building here. So this lining of uterus is becoming vascular and glandular, and due to this reason, somewhere we have that one, enzymes are secreted, and then connection starts building. That is the concept we need to go through. So what are the changes we are happening in case of the morula? We'll discuss that one. We discussed about, we have the intact of zona pellucida. There is a perivitelline membrane is there, and zona pellucida is there with morula, and the size was not increasing. The zygote starts cleaving, but size was not increasing. Only we had increase in the number of the cells. So that was the concept. Now what is the need in case of the blastula? We need to increase in size. So for that reason, whatever membranes were intact, now time has come to be broken, and zona pellucida, it is lost whenever we have the formation of the blastula structure, because this structure will enhance in size. That is, we need to understand. So this morula, if we draw the diagram here, we can understand well. So this is the structure, and we have that smaller, these are known as micromeres. And then inside of whatever ball like structure we had, now we have the shifting of cells, and this shifting of cells, for that making a cavity, there is a need of cavity. So these shifting of cells we have here, you can see that one, shifting of cells at one end, bigger in size, that bigger cells are there in this way. And these are, we are calling macromeres. And together we know that, together we are calling blastomeres. So this is the structure, and here what we are getting? We are getting here a cavity, and that cavity we are calling blastocele. What we have? Blastocele. So this cavity is having a relevance. We will discuss about, for the development of the embryo there is a need of space. For the supply of the nutrients, there should be a space should be there, and that space is built, and that space we call blastocele, because it is present in blastula. So that blasto word representing about blastula, and cele word is for the cavity. Whenever we have in that word cele, it means we are talking about a hollow space or cavity. So this, we have a two axis, that is blastocele, and here we have embryonal axis. And whatever we have that outer cell, this one is, this layer, this particular layer we are calling trophoblast. What we are calling? Trophoblast. So tropho word is that related to nutrition. We have trophic. So trophic means we are talking about nutrition. So trophoblast, it means this outer layer, it will responsible for that connection, so that embryo can get nutrition. So that is the meaning of the tropho. So whatever nutrients are released, this is the part of the uterus. So whatever nutrients are released here, whatever enzymes are released here, it can be taken by trophoblast, the covering, and these nutrients can move into the blastocele. With passing time, what we are having, this layer trophoblast, it will form a villi like structure, and these villi are embedded into the uterus, and they are forming a connection, and that connection is that temporary connection, but till the development of the embryo, this connection is serving that junction between mothers as well as that fetus. After that one, appearance of the certain parts of embryo, we will call this structure fetus, not embryo. So till birth we are calling fetus, we call fetus. So that fetus is getting everything from the mother's body, and to receive everything there is a necessity of the connection, and that connection is given by the trophoblast. This structure will, that one, it will form the villi that we call chorionic villi, and these villi are getting embedded into the uterus wall. So this is the change we are getting. So this ball like structure is coming here. It is having the various kind of shifting, that rearrangement of cells, and this rearrangement is having a reason to create a cavity. And then rearrangement is also, we have a two axes are created. There is a cavity that is blastocele, and this axis we call embryonal axis, and this axis will responsible for the formation of the various germ layer, that is gastrulation, the next process. So my dear students, what are the changes here? We need to understand morula, that one having a rearrangement of cells, and whenever we have the rearrangement, we will have shifting of the cells, and make micromere and macromere, they that shift themselves, as well as they leave a cavity. That cavity is known as blastocele, and zona pellucida is lost. You need to get that one. What is the change? We have that one, zona pellucida. Pellucida is lost. This is the change, and this is the first one. And what is the second change? We have that size. Regarding size, it will increase. That morula, the size will increase. And after having all these changes, this blastocyst stays after the 6 to 7 days after fertilization. It is embedded and connected with the uterus, and that process we call implantation. So what is implantation? Connection of the blastocyst with uterus. That process is known as implantation, and implantation is very important for the development of the embryo, and that is the steps of having implantation. Whenever we have all these changes, so there is that connection is built. So these are few points we need to discuss, and next video will take further topics in detailing. Thank you everyone.